Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Browns going up against the Bills.
Larry, we're just about 4 miles off the shores of Lake Erie at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Come on, let's go!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it's going to be third down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Ohio! Flex round! Here we go! Switch! Hatch it! Flex round! Under 10!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Chambers. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Let's go!
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Here we go!
First down carry by Jones. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Whoa! Let's get it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Come on!
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Here we go!
They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Let's go.
They're going to go for it on fourth.
Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. I think this team decided, guess what, no matter what, we're going for the 6, trying to put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Boom! Yeah, baby. Set. Green 39. Green 39. Watch you now, Barney.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back 99 Philly. Gun. Now let's go.
They'll look to throw here. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
That's the football.
Detroit.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Here we go. Ohio. Ohio. Hey, check. 3 down. Ohio, let's go. Ohio. Red 38. Ohio.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Let's go!
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
So 2nd and 10 here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Come on, let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Take four.
And he fires one incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw.
Three down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Here we go. Flex round. We got three, fellas. We got three.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Flare.
Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Watch tight end. Three down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on, let's go.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over at the 20 in a scoreless game.
Win the rep. This is our rep to win. Win the rep. Now let's go.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Tight end left. Now let's go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, He sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Leopard. All right, here we go. No. Check. Patriot. Let's go.
Back to throw again. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Back to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Roger. Here we go. Grand 38.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Let's go. What?
And he'll send the tight end in motion
Flex
left.
round.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
4 down. Alert.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Buffalo after this. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now.
Two times.
They come out here in the eye. Now they try the right side here. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are in for 6. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
Double tight. Let's go. Red 38.
They'll go with a keeper. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there. And now it's 3rd down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it?
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills are in for 6. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Duke Johnson here on the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kellen. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hurry up, here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Browns try to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the back.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Johnson, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Ryan Quigley now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Around the NFL, we've got a 2nd quarter score. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
All right, here we go. Boom, 90. No. Check. Patriot.
Don't get nervous.
Watch him now, Barney.
He's checking.
Now let's go. No. Check. Patriot.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Tight end right.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom,
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Double tight.
Hey.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. They just it on the ground.
And some space here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Double tight.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Looking to throw. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Brad 38! Brad 38!
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down following the run.
Flex round! Flex round!
Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Ohio!
Watch the twist.
Hut! Hut!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 6-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So now it's 1st and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Come on!
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right. Where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
Two times, two times. Hey.
Gun! They'll look to throw.
Check four.
And in Incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Now let's go.
Back to throw here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. By the way, 3rd quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
We got 4.
Let's go. Flex Brown. Flex Brown.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Ohio.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All day, every day.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd.
Double tight.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, we got 4. Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
3 yards remaining here on 2nd down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Now let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's
All right, here we go.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot.
Again, it's Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Zane Gonzalez now to try the Browns field goal from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now in Lambeau. And it's the Bucs who have scored again to open up that lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Bills on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Let's go! Ohio!
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Man left, man left.
Come on, let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just 1 yard to go here on 2nd down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Red 38! Red 38!
Double up! He's coming, double up! I got it!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Miles Garrett in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Strong right! Strong right! Strong right!
Let's go! What? 90! Ohio!
3 down!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but back. into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Watch that end, tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They go to Johnson again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Watch right.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. A little dump off for Crowell. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green Detroit. Detroit. All right, here we go.
Here we go with Johnson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Detroit. Here we go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Tight left, tight left.
All right, now look at 56. Now let's go. 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch number 29.
Gone. Set.
Shift together here from the D-line. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Watkins. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And here we go on 1st and goal.
Now let's go.
They'll try and punch it in with Crowell. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Isaiah Crowell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The Bills on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Here we go.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90. Flex round.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
He's back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And it was the Panthers that wound up winning that one. A win would be their 2nd on the young season.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Johnson running right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down. 4 down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. The Browns on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Hey, we got 4. Here we go now.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year.